Hello everyone, this is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for watching this video here of our Subsistence Training Day pre-Alpha 50 release. While we're waiting for the new release to be distributed by Cold Games, the creator of the game here, I thought it'd be a nice idea to go ahead and do a little bit of training. Now in this training scenario, we're going to go ahead and leave our normal setting for our solo game, but we're going to turn off hunters for now, just so we can get used to all the wildlife and all the new mechanics of the game, since the last time I played this game was almost a year ago. So we are not going to continue from last save, and we're just going to do, uncheck that, normal, and let's begin. Excuse me. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar with the game here, this is a open world sandbox kind of game where you can build your own base and essentially just survive. Now the game is going to pop up with little tidbits like avoid animals, which, believe me, you don't want to tangle with them first thing. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and pop out our gun, which is a 9mm. We're going to go ahead and build one of those. Pull up the gun by pressing 2, reload your gun by pressing R, and if you're wondering where the bullets came from, opening tab here, you get to see a lot of useful information. Bandages in case we get attacked or, open wound essentially. And we have matches to start a fire, some water to keep us alive, 2 extra bullets just in case, and some fruit, which we'll go ahead and eat now. And let's go ahead and drink our water now as well. Alright, so as you can see here, we have our stats. Right now we're minus protein, but we do have our fruits and veg up, we do have our hydration up. Our hunger's okay, our stamina is perfect right now, and our health will slowly recover over time. So, with that being said, first thing you need to do, you need to chop some wood. Whew, sorry. I decided to go ahead and get in the right frame of mind, just because, one way to really help play this game is to be just extra paranoid about the random rogue elements that might come around here. So, first things first, with the trees here, you want to go ahead and keep chopping. As you can see here, I have the game set up to where it will auto pick up the logs. You can change it if you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just your personal preference. Once the tree is done, you'll see that red X through the circle there. That means the tree is tapped for wood for the day. But once the day is over, the logs will regenerate for that tree. So you can't really take down trees. They just supply the wood. You gather what you can. Alright. Now as you can see here, we also have daylight. We're in early morning right now. And it is currently 10 degrees Celsius. So that's perfectly fine for now. We're not going to freeze or anything. But that is something to watch out for. And mother frigger. Alright, so up in the right-hand corner there, that's one of the new critters I've never really tangled with, which is a deer. There's a bear over, let's see here, pistol, right-click, you can do your little thing here and kind of focus. So yeah, I've never really tackled that one before, but I think that's pretty passive, I hope. The bear, which should be right over there, it's a rhyme I didn't fully expect. Yeah, you'll run real fast, real quick. Yeah, so that bear, I'm not even going to tackle with. And just around the bend there, that wolf, if he comes too close to us, we can take care of him. So, once again, we're going to pull out the axe. Yeah. So as I was saying, I just got really high to increase the paranoia. So what you'll need to do as we're chopping logs is, get your logs. Once you get a decent enough amount, you'll want to go ahead and start doing some crafting here. Go ahead and get these bad boys crafted. Craft that. As one other player of this and other various games would say, always be crafting, or just remember your ABCs. So I thank you, KH848, and also Game Edge for introducing me to this game as well. I've been watching this game develop for a long time, and it's come a long way. So what we're doing right now is we're basically just gathering our supplies as fast as we can. And as much as we can, we're going to do as little chopping as possible. And we're going to try to avoid animal encounters as much as possible, unless we have a surplus of bullets for some strange reason. Now, since there are no hunters, I really don't have to worry too much about upgrading my ammunition to, or not ammunition. I don't really have to worry too much about upgrading my weaponry. But, alright, we're going to do a, sorry, I got to interrupt myself. We're going to do a little trick here. So one trick here is to try and catch the chicken. You want to try and catch a chicken by jumping up and down and running towards it while you're oh, you little bastard. Where are you? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Where'd he go? Son of a bitch. Shit. Yeah. Life happens. Damn it. Oh well, at least we got a crate out of it. So. Alright, man. Not only does the paranoia not set in right away, but the over-talkativeness and just jumping off into random tangents is just happening here, so. Alright. So again, we're going to get ourselves a few more logs here. Next time we get another crate, we're going to go ahead and take that. Movement is standard WASD controls. You want to press shift to run. You need to hold it down. And to pick up items, you'll notice that we have to press the F. Now, one thing you'll have to kind of get used to is the, loot and run. Oh, you little bastard. So the loot and run is where you pretty much stay running constantly, as much as you can, and just grab as much as you can. Oh, God, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Yep, I hear you, Bear. I'm running out. I'm out. See ya. Woo! Alright, so we got the chicken. Oh, another chicken. This is good protein. Damn it. I thought I could grab that while I was at it. Oh, crap. Yep, I see you, Wolfie. Now bugger off. Okay. Excuse me, wow. Now that we've, been shaking the hornet's nest long enough for the day. So loot and run, pretty much just it's self-explanatory. We're just running around. As we run around, we're just pressing F as fast as we can. It does take a little bit of practice. So that's why we're doing our training day for today. Hopefully it's just one or two quick episodes here. I don't want to be doing all this training, and waiting forever for 5th year release. But I mean, at the same time, the release is definitely worth it because the person who is developing this game, Cold Games, it's just one person. So for him, this is a passion project, and the passion shows. That's for certain. So the community and everybody's always supportive and patient, and I think everybody is also along the same line of consensus when it comes to the game's development, in that, quality over, how fast it gets developed. Because honestly, the game explanation and the mechanics of it seem very simple, but it is very addictive. Very addicting, I should say. Oh, damn it, I thought it was great. And before you know it, you spent a whole week playing it. And you're like, holy crap, where'd the time go? And you're like, well, you spent it in subsistence trying to survive. Now, we are going to craft a pickaxe later to mine these nodes. The hell? Don't you puke, Lily. Okay? No puking. I heard you. I don't know if you guys heard her doing her little, kind of act, but yes, Lily, I hear you. Just don't puke on the couch, okay? Puke on the rug all you want. That's easy enough to clean. I just don't want to have to get up and deal with the couch again. Man, you live this time, chicken. Alright, so we need to go ahead and find crates so we can go ahead and get some other crafting done. Provided, of course, we're not under an ambush or anything. Now, one other item of note here I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try to find... Oh, Jesus, fuck. Either a lake or some kind of body of water to camp out and build a base around, just so we have that constant, steady supply of water. We don't have, it's one resource less we don't have to worry about. Ooh, perfect. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Of course. I feel like the critters are a little bit more, populous in here, despite the settings. But I don't know. We'll see once 50 comes out. Ah, damn it. I was hoping for those 2 crates, but oh well. I will settle for 1 crate somewhere. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, you really can't, play anything in the background. It's really, you just have to play the game here, because as you can tell, if you don't listen, you die. Now, another reason why we're doing training is because I also recommend getting used to the pistol. Because, are you puking? Just puke, damn it. Jesus. Just remember, everybody, okay? There's no shame in puking, okay? If you gotta puke, just do it. Just get it out of your system. Okay? The sooner you get it out, the better you'll feel. Yes, it's embarrassing. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But, it's your body's way of saying, fix this shit. Or stop doing it. Or, hey, don't eat that again. Alright. Let me just see here. Did you puke yet? No? Are you watching the screen? Alright, so my cat is watching the screen as it's recording. It's slightly entertaining, but I can't get distracted right now. Otherwise, a bear's gonna come up and, just kill me. Alright. So, I did remember there was a crate over here before I got distracted by Lily. So, I'm gonna go ahead, grab you. Listen for a second. I see the bear over there. Go. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff going on for us so far. Let's go ahead, get a few more of these. We're going to eat our blueberries to get... no, wait, that's not... we need our proteins up, sorry. Oh, we need some cordage. And... let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a couple more sticks ready. There we go. And we'll put the rest into this. And while we have it... some bullets while we're waiting. And biofuel. So essentially what I'm doing is I just went through all of our supplies to see what we have that we can craft right now. And they're going to go ahead and craft to help save a little bit of time. Which, again, in this game, it's essential. Because you only have so much daylight before night falls. And when night falls, you don't want to be out and about. Because the night will actually become extremely cold. And you will suffer, the negative effects of, well, being out in the cold. Damn it. Get away from me, you damn dirty bear. Alright, so this is south, this is west. I'm trying to remember where the big lake is. Because in the last release, there was a new underwater cave system that was implemented. So I kind of want to build a water base over there, or a beachfront property base. Damn it, the game tricked me again. And then trying to get all of that information. Ugh. Jesus, what am I talking about? Information. Oh, man. Alright, and I think the weed is starting to finally do its thing. So, once we get supplies made, we're going to go ahead and get a few more base supplies made. And by that I mean foundations. We're also going to get a loot crate ready. And, alright, so I'm on the right track. So this is one small lake. Now one thing we will develop is our fishing rod. And we will go in and do some light fishing here. But this is not the one I want. This is an acceptable backup in case we can't get to the one I need. So, And we're going to have to get relatively close and get a campfire started, just because I'm running low on energy, and unless I can find some protein somewhere in the form of protein bars, it's going to be a really kind of crappy night. So, in a pinch, you could actually eat the raw meat, but as with any raw meat situation, it comes with the cost of basically getting a disease, essentially. Alright, there's a crate. And also, I just realized, let's go ahead and put our canteen down here. So to refill your canteen, put it in your toolbar, go to a water source, press 4, and you've got your dirty water, or whatever number it is. Alright, let's go ahead and camp here for a second. Damn. Okay. We can go ahead. Excuse me. Eat one of those. So as it suggests, with dirty water, you don't want to drink it because, well, you'll get sick. So don't drink it. Excuse me, unless you absolutely have to. Although after this video, I'm probably going to go get my own water and get right to it, because I really do need to stop clearing my throat every 5 minutes. And I also think my nose is betraying me right about now. It's making me sound more nasally than I should be. So, alright, next crate, or just when I don't hear any more pings, we'll go ahead and try to put some more stuff in the queue. And I'll show you what I was talking about before with like the base foundation of the chest. Now, we haven't run into it yet, but there is a type of tree that produces 6 logs. And between the 5th and the 6th log, you'll get a tree grub. The tree grubs are necessary to create the bait that you can use with your fishing rod to fish and get the delicious salmon meat, or, oh Jesus, I just saw that bear there, or the delicious oil that you need to make medicine. Alright, so, oh, there's one. And they're also nice to just use as like, kind of like, directional posts, or, just landmarks to remember where we are. Alright, so I know the bear is down there. He won't really come at me as long as I make sure to not, piss him off. So go ahead, up and around. Ah, now here's the border of the game. You'll notice here that the barbed wire is there. You can't go over it. You can try, but you'll glitch the hell out of the game. At least from the last experience I played. Now you'll notice that there will be items and whatnot, maybe, that spawn across the other side of the fence. I know it's tempting, but you're just not going to get them. Unless they're like within literal arm's reach of the gate. Because all you're going to get otherwise is this. Done. Done. Alright. So now that I've had that moment, let's go ahead. I'm going to chop this big 6er down so you can see what I'm referring to. And hopefully not tick off the bear. Go away, phone. Turn off your notifications and leave me alone. Alright. We're going to do a quick time check here. And we'll see where we are. Oh, it's like high noon, I think. So, oh, that's right. So let's see what we got here. So we have plenty of logs. Let's go ahead and get our wood foundation going. We're going to do full base. Oh, I need nails. Damn it. Well, let's go ahead. Can I do this? Need more cordage. So let's get that going. Campfire. Can do. Fishing rod. Not yet. Cloth. Not yet. Okay. Wow, excuse me. Sorry again, guys. Alright. So I'm just checking to see what all we can create, if anything. And as of right now, nada. So, let's go ahead. Keep making the rest of those. Alright, so this is north, east, west. Wait a minute, if that's west... Oh, Jesus balls. I am way off the mark. That's okay, though. We'll figure ourselves out. Worst case scenario would be we just have to accept it and camp near a big six tree. Would be an alternate instead of having to camp near a lake. Now the other thing I was looking to create was arrows and a bow and arrow, actually, and then going ahead and start hunting the rabbits and the other chickens instead of having to do the jumping trick. The jumping trick is nice early, like in the first 3 minutes of the game, and then only if you're also running at the same time as the chicken's running. So, alright. Now, funny enough, when you do start to run low on stamina, you can actually go ahead and chop some trees, and it doesn't eat your stamina for some strange reason. Don't know why, but that's okay. I think stamina is just mostly regarded to, you know, actual running versus, I guess, the strength you would put into chopping wood, but I don't know. I didn't make the game. I just enjoy it. Alright. So what you saw there just a second ago, when I was running and then I stopped, is because I took my finger off the shift key, and wouldn't you know it, the game just continued to go ahead and play there. Oh, Jesus God. I hear you, Bear. I hope you're just staying put, because, damn it, I do not want to tangle with a bear. Not today. What I really need to do... Oh, damn it. Just stop running around so much and figure out what kind of protein I'm going to eat for a moment. Now, you can put your base or items down, and then if you do decide to move them, you can, or you can pick them up and recycle them for half of the resources that you put into it. Now, of course, I'm not going to get into too many of the mechanics because, you know, it obviously it's better to see it so that way it's better explained. But I'm just going to try and keep up here. Hopefully, not losing too many more logs here because I think we are probably going to be all set for wood for a while. Because if we have at least 50 logs, we can keep the fire going. Yeah, we're going to be all set here. So let's actually go ahead and create the hunting bow. Can I make any arrows? Yes, I can. Thank you, Jeepus. Okay. Ah, there we go. Almost out. Alrighty, little chicken. You're mine. And I swear, if you lead me to death, you will not live. Yeah, gotcha, buddy. Alright, dinner's on. And the only reason I'm backtracking is just because, you know, I need everything. Nothing can go to waste. If it does, it means I screwed up something. Or I didn't plan out my resources properly. Damn it, I keep running out of stamina. Yeah, this is going to suck noodles here in a little bit. So, one thing I am going to also make while I'm thinking about it is fire starting kit. So in case we do need to make a quick campfire, we can. Then I can just quickly cook up the chickens. We'll call it a day. Or not a day, but you know, we'll call it done. Ah, there we go. You never know, sometimes we might get lucky. Damn it. So yeah, again, to open the loot crates, you just want to hold down F. And I wish the wolves would just take out the chickens. You know, or just be distracted by the little critters. Yeah, no way, wolf. I am not dealing with you today. If I can avoid it, at least. So. I'm trying to remember exactly all of the various locations, but I think I'm too far south. But we'll see here, because unfortunately daylight is coming upon us. Although I guess it really doesn't matter where I put the base, because I'm the only one who's going to be using them. So, I guess in theory I could just plant it anywhere. So, Jesus. Oh, really? Damn it. Okay, well, I guess I know where I'm sitting. So, guys, what's over there is what's called, if I remember correctly, is a lock crate. And what's in there is a lot of special, useful loot. And in order to do that, you need to go ahead and build a base camp unit or a BCU. In order to do that, I need to put a base down. So we're going to go ahead and put this down here. I'm going to raise it up just a teensy bit. Actually, yeah, right there will work. Alright. Now, you can also press spacebar to jump. We're going to go ahead, place our campfire. Things don't catch on fire, as far as I know, when you put the campfire down here. So we'll see about that. Alright. Ooh, now we're not doing too great. Alright, so I'm going to put the ignition in there, fuel in there, light it up, butcher the chicken, right click, oof, crack. Right click again and butcher. Okay. Now we put our chicken on the fire, and we can also, where is it, put our water on the fire as well. Perfect. Okay. So we have enough to create our base unit. We're going to create that now just because... Oh, not enough nails. Damn it. I wanted to hopefully get a... I was hoping to get the... whatchamacallit. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Never mind, I can't really think right now. I was hoping that we had enough nails to do this. Why won't you let me put it down here? No? Why do you hate me? Fine. Alright, let's see if we can make something small enough. Oh, that'll work. We just need one cordage. And I think our food should be done right now, too. Excellent. Eat up. And because we are the most badass rogue humans in this little game arena, we drink hot water. Okay? We don't drink it cold. We drink it straight up hot. So let's go ahead and eat up all of these. Now you can actually eat the tree grubs as well. It does give you a little bit here. As you can see, you can just hover over the item and it'll show you, what you can get from it. So let's see here. So wood wall, quarter, perfect. Alright, now we're just going to run through real fast, see if there's anything else we can create off the bat. We have a lot of items and upgrades that we can go through to keep ourselves alive and well protected. A lot of this is, primarily geared to keep us alive from hunters, as well as, certain forms of wildlife that are just way too dangerous. And they just love to kill. Alright, so, go on. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm like, if you don't place down. Alright, so, the great thing is the base is online. So now we have a land marker to keep us, locked down. Or grounded, I should say. I'll go ahead and grab this real quick, because you can't not grab this. This is just too good. Ooh-wee. And we're back. Safe and sound. Let's see what we got here. So, medicinal seeds. Again, I've said it before in other references. These look like marijuana seeds. Okay? They just do. I know they're not, but they really do. And especially once you see them grow, once we can get that advanced, you'll see it. It's just interesting. Ooh. Thank you. I need the protein. I can't not eat it right now. Okay, so we have one nail. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and utilize our downtime here and try to make anything and everything that we can. Unfortunately, I can't make a storage crate, which will have to be our next adventure, or our next investment, I should say. We're going to go ahead and do that. Just get some rough supplies made. A lot of it's just going to have to do with, I know this fire's going to go out. I'm not going to be around here to get it. So once it goes out, I will put in the other fire ignition, load it up with fuel, and so at least I know I'll have a good fire ready for me when I get back. So the next goal is going to be, I just wonder what else can be done. I guess nothing really right now. Ooh, I can create some medicine, it looks like, I think. Can't do that one yet. I will go ahead and create a health kit just to be on the safe side. So as you can see here, a health kit is pretty much just life and death. If you're close to death and you need to survive, this is the way to do it. So some of these items here, they're going to be used for later purposes, like this. As you can see here, the sinew for advanced. This is for reinforcing our base, the alloy sheets, and other weapons. We do have iron fragments, which we can refine into, more advanced recipes, of course. And let's see here. We also have matches. We can't really use them, but they're a good quick resource in case we forget or don't have the stuff to make a quick fire starting kit. And these are going to be used for the rifle that we can build later on. So, let me see here. I'm just trying to see what else we can craft here without stressing out, or not stressing out, but without, losing all the fuel here. But I think what we'll do is, once the fuel gets down low enough, we'll go ahead and stock that again. Go ahead and get some biofuel made real fast. And yeah, I think that's really all I can do for now. So in the interest of fairness, I think at this point, if I haven't already sped up the video, I probably will here in a second, unless something, dramatic happens in the next few seconds here between now and daylight. But essentially, I will just keep my eyeballs peeled. I will listen for anything, but other than that, guys, thank you so much for taking a moment here to look at this video. I certainly hope that I can bring you a few more training videos, like maybe just 2 more at the most, because I don't want to make this a ongoing series, because just me versus the elements, I mean, that's just daily life. It's just everybody dealing with the elements. So, but with that said, guys, I will see you in the next installment, and once Alpha 50 is released, I will see you for that one. Until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.